2 lands. No Fable. Easy Maul. Like this. Actually, if I had kept planes, I could play turn 2 binding potentially. Maybe that would have been better. I think I could have just kept a land over lockdown. That's what I was gonna do. This lockdown looks like it might be okay. My keys. Sorry, some HOA stuff. Why did I pick? Why did I say yes? Why did I say yes? What should I do? Should I kill the 2/2 and play Keruga? Play Keruga. Play Bone Crusher and play Keruga seems better than killing the 2/2. One more card. Jeez. Which one is it? Oh, that's Tom. That's. How to join the qualifier? You need Mythic. You needed top 250 Mythic last month, or you need to win one of the plain qualifiers that are tomorrow and next Friday. Alright, 2 spells a turn. Probably just stomp something, right? Stomp Fable. Guess might as well cycle. 17, I guess I'll cycle again. Nice, can get rid of the fires. Just Dulcimere is pretty safe. Prob doesn't matter, right? Dulcimere is like guaranteed tons of value. And I have a binding for Shield Red. Am I recovering well from Barcelona? There's not much to recover from. I dodged the PT plague by having a bunch of drunk people kind of talk in my face at the party on Saturday. I was a little nervous about that, but the fuck. I'm healthy. No jet lag. I'll just go for the blood token. You were annoying? Nah, you were not. Anonymous. Which one were you? Were you like a little tall with glasses and short hair? Kind of all like there's I met too many people to like remember exactly who was who, sorry. Maybe not tall, maybe my height. Took a picture with Spike. I think I kind of remember. You were annoying. But it was cool, honestly. I loved it at the party. No one was it was nice, like no one obviously it's nice to meet people, but you also don't want to talk to like someone for like 20 minutes, you know, you've got the tournament or at the party you want to hang out with your friends, but everyone was like super nice and there was like there's like no awkwardness or anything of like it basically almost never happens. There was just this one time at a pro tour where I talked to a guy in between rounds, you know, early in the tournament, and then, you know, every time he saw me in between rounds, he just came and kind of hung out and, you know, kind of like, I mean, but that one time was all weird. But, I mean, it wasn't even that bad. He was being like, even like that annoyingly, just. If I meet Gab, did not relay my whole life story. I mean, it was you, it'd be different. Like, I would actually like. I don't think I would mind like talking with someone I just like just met and that I don't really know. And Sauce, Sauce. I saw Sauce and I didn't even realize it was. Because apparently I said hey something and he heard hey Tom. And then I was like, "Oh, who are you?" You know, I like for some reason it didn't compute that you were you. 'Cause, I don't know, because just it is kind of overwhelming. I never like I used to not feel that way about. I mean, I feel like I had like I could recognize people and kind of remember them, and now there's just so many people at these tournaments. It's like even people that you should recognize know this. You're like. Getting ran over, eh? So I can sack Fable, maybe get 4 mana. I could just Binding Bone Crusher. What can I get for 4 mana? Omnap, the 4/4 that bring back. I don't think I have anything better. Omnap doesn't sound that great. But just Binding's kind of great either. Binding will be nice with Elishorn too. The Fable will be a chum blocker, which I might need. Oh. Oh my god, I let them flip it. Not even sure I remember the name of my students when I returned from summer break anymore. Yeah. I can see that. Please discard the non-creature. Oh, right. They're casting Duress. Sorry, Makis. You have to get me back in shape again for Explorer now. It's all gone. Why? Why, Gab? Please explain. Should I get a little greedy? I guess I didn't have to. I guess I should have just played Keruga and draw 2 cards. They're not going to ban anything in Explorer. I mean, I highly doubt it. They might mess with Pioneer. I don't think they're going to touch Modern. Not yet. I think Modern, the most likely, is no changes. And I'm just so low on them banning anything. I feel like there's almost a better chance they unban something than they ban something in Modern. But I don't think that's in their plans either, even though people, Todd Anderson and co have been trying to make that a thing. I mean, I don't hate the idea. I feel like last time I looked at the ban list, there was nothing that really looked that exciting to unban. I shock here they have Witch's Oven. Might still be worth it, honestly. If they play a Fable, I think I'm okay just using that as a shock on Fable token, even though it sucks. I think they might ban sub just because they're only really going to ban once a year. Is that what they said? I already forgot. They didn't say that, right? Do you think the discussion against Green's play pattern has merit enough to ban something from it? I don't think so. I don't. If the deck's like not overpowered. Every quarter, Sauce says there's one ban period a year, and emergency ban slots like 2 weeks after every set release. Okay, yes, I don't think they'll do anything. Did I keep a 2-lander? I have 27 lands in my deck. Well, I don't think there's an emergency in Modern right now. Like, there wasn't a clear best deck before the PT. I mean, I guess you could argue Scam was on everyone's radar and it still adds 54% win rate, despite being... And it doesn't make for, like, the best play experience. What would you ban, though? If you ban Grief, then probably, like, some stuff's gonna get out of control, right? And someone was saying that the pitch elemental keeps a lot of the stuff in check. A lot of the degenerate stuff in check. I don't know. Banning Karn, the Great Creator, and Pioneer Explorer. Is Mono Green even that good? I don't know. I'd rather not ban cards if the deck's just not consistently doing well. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if I did that at the perfect timing. Oh well, I'm blessed. I mean, it seems like Pioneer is kind of in a good place. It's just that the gameplay is a little boring. Right? You've got mono green, you've got aggro decks, you've got control, that's fine but not great. You've got Rakdos sack, Rakdos mid. You have combo, control, aggro, mid range. I mean, what else do you want, It's just that we were talking about it yesterday. Pioneer's just... It's good because it's easy to afford and it doesn't rotate too much and you can reuse some of your standard cards and like kind of like Modern in the way that doesn't rotate much or there's not big changes very often, but it's much more affordable than Modern. On Leyline, I think I brought in like one yesterday. Agent can go. Maybe Coma can go. 2 more cards. Bone Crusher is pretty bad against... Bone Crusher is really bad too. Maybe I'll keep in Coma. Maybe I'll do a second Leyline, even though I don't love Leyline. Yeah, Pioneers really seems like in a decent place, but there's just like... It's like maybe not the most fun. I don't have black mana. I don't really need black mana. What do you think, chat? On the play, keep Mull. Mono green is too strong and the format is warped around it. I don't think it's warped around mono green. Why do you say it's warped around mono green? What makes you think it's warped around mono green? Spirits and mono white are third and fourth most played decks, even though they both have like sub 30% win rate versus stack. It's like standard, right? It's like you pick the right. It's like you just predict the metagame. It's a skill. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no guarantee you ban something and next iteration is going to be better. You should err on the side of caution. There's also the element of people investing in decks and stuff, so you don't want to forget, like, I think it's better to cycle here than put Keruga in my hands. What did we keep? 6 lands Dulcimere on the play. Hey, destroying him, thank you. TG's in the team draft. Oh, well, we lost our second team draft. Were you one of our opponents in the first draft? That was close. Barely beat you. Played against Oscar Franco and friends. Yeah, I mean, mono green was like the running joke of Pioneer for months, for the whole our whole RC season, right? It was like the most played deck every weekend, and it had like 45, 48% win rate every weekend. A little recency bias. The mana base has been optimized. I mean, yeah, probably not, but you just, you count the colors, that's step one. Yegi Bomb sent me a list that had eight triumphs and felt like it was short on some of the colors, so I just decided to add couple triumphs to have more color mana. I've been trying to force mono black and explorer, but I just can't get traction. What do you mean? That was the deck I was thinking about yesterday. I was thinking that maybe mono black was a lot of field of runes could be good. Or maybe some other mana base, some other lands, good lands, but it's probably just worse than playing red black for Fable though. Prob doesn't matter what I do. Fable would always wreck me in mono black, yeah. Oh yeah, you could play the mono black devotion. The hard time against control was mono black. Even with 4 edicts, just 4 Thoughtseize, 4 edicts, and then more discard after sideboard. That's not good enough. Devil, Witch's Oven. Oh, this is non-land permanent, even creature, right? It's kind of nice. Who should I target? Devil or Fable? They're both pretty good. Harvester would be scary, but they probably don't have it. Another Devil. I'm not sure. Blue White Lotus felt pretty dominant in Mega Name Challenge at high win records. Okay. Played it a bit yesterday, it was fine, didn't seem like busted or anything. It's because Ultimate Guard has been out of Katana sleeves. Just run out so fast these days, that's why my cards are all marked. Hashtag sponsored. Gold, yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Let's get rid of the devil, I guess. Devil, you know. Is Phoenix a deck on an Arena Pioneer? I don't know. You don't have the Delve spells. You don't have Treasure Cruise and Dig for Time yet. I mean, you can probably play Phoenix without Treasure Cruise. Could blink Keruga, draw a million cards. I don't think it really matters what I do. Oh, jeez. Phoenix without Cruise. Just played a new one. Adoration. I like this opponent. I might deck actually. Alashnorn Keruga trigger. I don't have enough cards for this matchup. I still have to have like bad cards in my deck. Pretty D's. But they're stuck on lands. MJ en motoko. Omelette du fromage. Bien, bien, bien. Bien, bien, bien. J'étais dans un event un peu plus tôt et un adversaire a eu double les lines. J'ai vomi. Valepel, ils font un truc marrant sur leur stream. Ils font peut redeem que pendant 2 minutes ou 5 minutes, ils n'ont pas le droit d'utiliser de mots anglais ou d'anglicisme. C'est pas évident. C'est pas méga évident. On va se débarrasser de ça. On va se débarrasser un peu gourmand peut-être d'un land. J'attaque. Faut juste pas parler, ouais, mais c'est pas le jeu. Je suis bonbon. Je le joue tout de suite ou j'attends? Ouais, tout de suite, hein. Moi, quoique. Peut-être jouer un Kenris, un peu gourmand, mais ça se tente, non? Bah alors, ça parle pas français dans le chat. Ça fait moins les malins, hein. Oui, Roberto. Draft et standard. Putain, il manque un I. Putain. Hmm. Non! Ok, c'est bon. Je pensais que tu ne savais plus parler le français, Gab. Ouais, des fois, je me demande. Hein. Des fois, je galère. It's funny because I speak English all day and Les speaks French all day at work. Beat the Manscard opponent easy. For Les, yeah, I know. Terrible. Imagine having to speak French all day. Yikes. Jeez, I just have it all, don't I? Are they just dead? Are these still enchantments? Probably, right. A wall of text incoming. Hi, Gavin chat. I've just run what's called Monte Carlo game simulations on GPT-4 plus Wolfram AI simulating going on the job for thousands of MTG games in a row. The results indicate that in approximately 50% of the games you will hit 5 lands when your opponent is at 4 lands or less. Do you think this may be an argument for choosing to go on the draw in a control versus control match? I mean, a lot of people likes to choose to draw a lot in control versus control matches. I think it depends on the lists. It depends. Like, one thing that makes being on the draw better is when both sides have a million of dove and vetoes and disputes. It's much harder to leverage your mana advantage because your opponent just has a million cheap counter and your threats cost like 3, 4, 5 mana. So yeah, why not? What did I want to change? Did I want to change anything? I didn't have much against Ragdos. I put that.